I ain't never in a drought. I ain't never in a drought.
What's good, YouTube? Ziploc Domo, aka Domo Styles. I'm back with another banger. Today's video, we're gonna be talking about the top 5 hairstyles for black men. Now, I'm emphasizing on black men for the specific fact that our hairstyles are much different from other races and other cultures. So I want to hone in specifically on black men. I know with the YouTube community, we're very limited on information that's provided to us by us. I like to think of myself as their representation, so we're gonna get straight into it. Before we get into it, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at Ziploc Domo and at Domo Styles. Make sure y'all follow me on Twitter at Ziploc Domo. Make sure y'all go stream my music on all streaming platforms, Ziploc Domo. You can visit my website for my merch. Everything on sale right now. I'll leave a link in the description. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. All right, so the very first style we're gonna talk about is straight back cornrows. I know me personally, since a kid, I've been getting straight back cornrows. I'm pretty sure any black male who grew their hair at any point in time then got straight back cornrows. That's one of the first styles you get. That's one of the simplest styles to get. It lasts long. It don't take that long to get done. You be good to go. So the first example that I'm showing is Nipsey Hussle. As you can see, Nipsey has the slight temp fade on the sides. I got the same going on. I love the temp fade because it's not all the way around, so you still got versatility. If you wear your hair like this or any other way, you can kind of cover it up. If you got it in straight back cornrows, you throw a hat on, low key it might look like you got a haircut. But I definitely rock with how Nipsey always had the cornrows clean cut, very smooth, very well put together. Long live Nipsey Hussle. The second example I got, same thing, same cornrows, straight back. The only difference with this one is he actually has a little bit at the front, kind of like the Omarion thing going on. That's not really my style personally, because I feel like that's a lot more maintenance. Like, you can kind of get away with it. Like I said, if you get your hair done in certain styles, you can kind of like hide it. But with that, personally, like that in the front, you can't hide that. So after maybe like 2 weeks, you'll be right back in the barbershop. So you running up a ticket just in the barbershop. Third one is the all around. That's not my style either. I feel like you got two different hairstyles going on. You got an actual haircut halfway and actual hair halfway. You gotta pick one. But that is a style that been picking up popularity over the past few years. It became a trend, especially in middle schools, high schools, and just the music industry altogether. The NBA, the NFL, just all around, it's just been a trending hairstyle. So I respect it, just not my style. We're gonna be talking about is the cornrows to the side. I know me personally, as well as a lot of people that I know, they refer to them as the Pop Smoke braids. I know that Pop Smoke didn't start it, but he definitely set a trend with it. Rest in peace to Pop Smoke, long live Pop Smoke, all those good things. Personally, to me, he had the same type of hairstyle going on as I was referring to with the straight back cornrows, where it's like he has a haircut right up in the front and then it's a temp fade. I love the temp fade. I could do the temp fade, but that front, that's very high maintenance. So that's not really my speed, but I definitely was rocking with how he kept them clean cut, kept them organized and just looking smooth. Another example that I got here is Dave East. Dave East, one of the many people that I've been seeing since he started growing his hair, been getting the braids to the side. And Dave East, he actually doesn't have a fade at all. No temp fade, no fade in the back, nothing. It's just straight box cut. I rock with his. I feel like with that hairstyle, it actually shows a little bit more of your length of your hair as opposed to getting it straight back, especially when you first starting out getting your hair braided. When you first starting out getting your hair braided, you might got a couple little, you might got an inch, if that, of hair, of hang time. But when you get them to the side, you might could sneak in maybe 2.5 inches of hair on the side for some reason. Okay, number 2, the most simplistic. You don't need no experience, you don't need no help, no guidance, none of that really. It's a man bun. I actually got a ponytail video that I'ma leave in the description or as a card somewhere in the video where you could click on it. You could go watch it. I show you 4 different ponytails you can do. This gentleman right here, I want to say he has a temp fade, but at the same time it's like in a mohawk form. It's not all the way around, but it's also not just stopping right at your temples. It's going straight back kind of in a mohawk. But yeah, that's a simple man bun, clean cut. 9 times out of 10 he got his hair blow dried and then just threw it up in a ponytail, make it clean cut. The second gentleman, shout out to dude, again, just a simple man bun. You know, his is more full, it's more loose, so it's more full than previous gentlemen. That's sort of how my hair looks after I wash and dry it out. Throw it in the man bun when I'm trying to just let it air dry, and that's sort of the outcome. So that's definitely number 2 for me. That's a very dope hairstyle. Is very simplistic, very minimal. You don't need anybody else to do it for you. You can do it yourself. Style number 3 is gonna be the 2-strand twist. Right now, the first example we got is Tyga. Tyga looks like he has a temp fade. I can't really tell, but 2 strands definitely one of my favorites. One of my favorite. Now, the hairstyle doesn't really last that long, especially if you not really managing your hair. Like if you're not wearing a bonnet, you're not wearing a do-rag, you're not protecting it at night and just keeping it organized. If you just throwing on hats, sleeping wild, no silk pillow cases, nothing, you probably had that hairstyle for a week, if that, before it start coming out, unraveling and just looking crazy. But if you keep it up, you know what you're doing with it, it'll probably last for about 2, maybe 3 weeks before it's time to get it done over. I rock with Tyga. It's dope to see his transformation, to see where his hair is at now. It's dope. It's another artist, another black man. I rock with it. The second example that I got up here is Ken Walker. Dope YouTuber, dope content creator, dope podcast, all those things. Shout out to Ken Walker. He actually has the 2-strand twist with the fade all the way around. As I said before, that's not really my style, but he doing his thing. I definitely rock with those. You know, his hair came a long way. I remember seeing him over the years with, you know, the afro, just letting it grow, letting it rock out, and then just slowly getting into twists, the braids, the plaits, all those different things. So definitely shout out to him. Style number 4. This is my go-to. It's my go-to. Plaits. This guy specifically, he got plaits with the temp fade. Like I'm currently rocking the same hairstyle. I ain't gonna take the hat off because I'm comfortable right now. But yeah, like me personally, I feel like it's the go-to style. It's easy, low maintenance, kind of run and gun type of situation. If you ever had locks, or if you just been growing your hair for a long time, over time you start learning different things about your hair. You start learning how to go into survival mode with your hair. So for me, I've had 3 different sets of locks. My very first set of locks, I wasn't getting them done quite often, so I started learning certain things on my own. I started learning how to 2-strand twist them, started learning how to braid them. So once I started growing my hair out naturally, been trial and error, trying to twist it up, trying to braid it up, things like that. And I start slowly getting better and better at it, to the point where it's like, okay, I could rock this out in public, you know? Number 5, last but not least, locs. Locs. As I said before, I've had 3 different sets of locs. Right here, we got Richard Sherman. This is just the typical, just locs, just down, out of his face, but they clean cut, simple. They not a bunch of different sizes, a bunch of different shapes, a bunch of different lengths. They all just in one form. So that's one of the go-to looks. Second one here, we got the 2-strand twist on the locks. We got $, and this also a dope look. This a look that I've pulled off a few times, and it's a dope look. We also got King Von, same thing. The only difference between the two is their length of hair. King Von hair was a lot shorter than $, but they both wear them similar. Clean cut, nice and smooth. It's a dope look to me. You can't go wrong with it. Rest in peace, King Von. Long live King Von. The next one is the braided lock. We got Lil Durk. The braided lock, the only thing with them, like, it's harder to do anything with them. Like, with the 2-strand twist locks, you can still throw in a ponytail or whatever and it'll still look cool. But with the plaits, I don't know, they just real thick and they flat, if that makes sense. So it's like when you try to put them in a ponytail, if you put a hat on, you just gonna have a bunch of knots under your hat. You don't get that same effect with the 2-strand twist lock. That's the only downside to it, but it keeps them organized, it keeps them out your face. And the plaits and the 2-strand twist, they both give you that crinkly effect when you take them out. That's the biggest plus with both of them. Last but not least, you got the cornrow locks. This picture right here is Calico, dope battle rapper. I believe he has the temp fade with him, but he has maybe about 2 to 4 cornrows. As you can see, when you get your locks cornrow, it makes the cornrow a lot thicker. It makes it look a lot fuller as opposed to just getting your regular hair cornrow. To me, that's a dope thing. The fuller your hair looks, the fuller your hair is, the better. All right, man, that's it for this video. Make sure y'all drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not subscribed already, turn on post notifications. Follow me on all my social media, every platform. I'll leave a link in the description. And just let me know what hairstyle you currently rocking, what hairstyle you thinking about getting into, and what your top 5 hairstyles are for black men. To the next video. Peace.